I was working at the port of Antwerp at one time and a car came in. When a car comes in a container, you have to connect the battery before you can start it and drive it out. And that was an American SUV for a company called American USA Import. I am fired from that company because also the Minotaurs came in there in Harleys and they stole it, including military monitors that we had to adapt. And I didn't know that at the time. So what happened, I was in the container alone with a nice SUV, American one, nice brown leather seats, and the steering wheel, and the window was open, so you crawl into the container and you open the hood, you put the power on because the power is disconnected, you put it on, you slide it over the battery, and you hear ping, so you start the car. You also had the car key, they also started with the car key, you start a car key, you crawl in, and the mirror activates. And that was a mirror that lighted up, and I'm touching it to adapt to drive the car back out, and I connect to starting. And I had a lady on the phone, and I kindly apologized and said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, I'm working at the port of Antwerp. I just unloading a car, and that's it." So I even told my name. Today I did the same trick over a mental that is so hard, injected with chippies, and we used his own Roby on his ass and pushed the starlink and reported a crime of stolen cars a lot and Secret Service material that has been used, and she was not warned fast enough over their fucking communication. So that was a hit, and I said in Sweden and all. And then I had a question from the UK to do that on the UK system, and I said, where am I going to find it? And they said, under the dashboard. And I said, where? On the steering wheel, but I work blind. So I have done the same on a dick in a car and started tapping under the dashboard, and I felt a slight square button and I pushed it, and I didn't hear anything immediately, and I reported exactly the same. And I also said that I'm coerced, and because their chips are infected, every time when I get promised help over ionic fucking mental, that people here start spotting for all the help that arrives and around me, and I get attacked in my face because this shit simply don't work, and I'm a widower and my cash is in the UK and I am all stolen from all. So I also immediately pinged all the fucking cars that had it, and that includes even Dutch police cars. So I don't think the Dutch government pays that shit system in their car. So there is some kind of fraud going on, and you understand. They abuse everything from security to plant that shit in, and they think that it's legal and valid, but nobody's gonna look for it, of course. So, but now it's really tracked, and that came straight from Belgium. So for every shit like that from Australia and Canada and all, I would refer to maybe update the UK or send me a message or a WhatsApp 0044 7366 187 265. Then we can talk direct. That works better, because ionic mental, you have immediately fucking 50,000 mentals immediately in between. They think you're talking to them. That is what I said already in 2021, but nobody appeared to understand that, as they all want to keep talking mental or presidential or what the fuck ever they think they use, even knowing where you are. Like bitches in my building in 517 and all. So what I and Fabiana did was talk direct. I also was hacked, and the face was visible, but if I don't have contacts like that, I never get out, and you never get me back. Axe out. And I'm gonna send this now to every fucking shit. Ports are locked, some shit don't arrive because timeout. The girlie of that English system immediately had a massive hack attack that we tried to recover and see where it came from, and Starlink immediately hung up. So I was able to say that there was a lot of stolen cars because these people are attacked, of course, and the board computer is pinged, and they now have a little oversight on how many fucking stolen cars drive around from people that are genocided. And then the cops can say that they are okay, but they also have that system in their car. So something is fishy, right? Ain't it? Because they always say that everything is okay. But they said it in France too, right? I didn't arrive, they couldn't find me. I found them, and I just pushed the button, just like I did in Port of Antwerp. So Be happy. Eh? Just let me say it like the female of Trump. Be best. Eh? Hey, axe out.